Overall, there was only one winner, Barry Dennis. I've tried to retire so many times in life, it's unreal. The fact is, the buzz keeps getting back to me. Sitting indoors is no good. I feel I've got responsibility to the game. I don't know, I'm in love with the game, I've got responsibility to it. I need it to continue like it is. Here, I've been in the game now 50, 60 years, I suppose, or 50 years on course. I don't want that to change. I just feel like it's the same to me every day, but things move on. People keep saying we're in the year 2011, whatever it may be, and things have changed, but how can I change? You can't change when you turn 70. I want to be one of the old style bookmakers. I'm still an old style bookmaker. I shout the odds at the race course. I get the punters in, I tell them a story, and we enjoy the day. I'm an entertainer. I'm the circus ring manager. They are out there to enjoy it, and I want them to enjoy it. One of the principles I've always told my son Patrick and everybody that's ever worked with me, give the punter a fair crack of the whip. That's the way you keep them. Always lay them a good bet. Always show them, courtesy of them, paying them out straight away. So that sort of thing I instill in him, but that's the way you keep punters. 5 years ago I used to have a sign, minimum £20. Well, forget the other signs, no women, no drunks. They made me take that one down. They said that wasn't PC. That's a new idea nowadays. PC, have you heard about it? I've never heard about it, PC, but you mustn't do that, no women, no drunks. So they'd be taken down. But I had the minimum £20 sign up. And I was turning over £80,000, £100,000 a day 5, 6 years ago. Unfortunately now, the game is like this. I've got sometimes no minimum bet I put up, and I talk to old ladies who have £1 each way. I'm such an honourable bookmaker these days. It's a problem I've got, i.e. that whilst I want the public to enjoy my entertainment, they come up, they want me to sign race cards and they want to talk to me, they ask me how my family is, and they think I'm their friend. I try to be their friend, but £1 each way. Look at it this way, if there's half hour between races and all I'm dealing with ladies at £1 each way all the time, I wouldn't field any money at all. So I try to move them on as gently as I can. Yes, darling, yeah, thank you very much, love to see you. And listen, I've even been able to give him a kiss on the cheek. Just keep going, love, keep moving. I can see a geezer behind you with £20. I don't need you now. This is what attracts me. When I see a guy 2 or 3 rows back with a £50 note, my eyes jump over all them people in front trying to get hold of that £50 note to pull it into the hood. And unfortunately, if there's some people in front with £1 and £2, they get left out a little bit. One of the good things about when Channel 4 came along was suddenly there was lots of people that wanted to be one of my punters, one of my friends, and come and chat about everything. They seem to take you on personally as if they know you, and I enjoyed that. There is an element of people that think, I'd like to knock him down, big mouth, like, you know what I mean, I'll lay him some bets, but I love that. Please keep coming. I'm willing to take them all on. I always have been. Whenever I gave out a strong piss mark, or any day when I wanted to go up against a horse, I really, really fancied taking it on, and it was like a battle, me against the punter. I didn't ever in any way want to upset them. Alternatively, I couldn't help but just clench the fist like an army when the favourite got beat, or when I come up, pretend I was very morose and sorry and going home skint. They'd love to think I was going home skint at night, like, I mean, after one of the so-called, I thought was a good thing to get beat, win, but overall, there was only one winner, Barry Dennis. I first came into gambling when I was about 6, 7 years old, and my father had died during the First World War, and I had a stepfather, and he used to be studying racing books every night, and then as I went to school next morning at 9 o'clock, he gave me an envelope that I had to post in a box, and I didn't know why, and I always posted it in the box, and I just done it when I was on the way to school. And then suddenly, after about a month, I tumbled that he was putting bets, postal orders in envelopes, and sending some firm in Scotland where if the postmark was within an hour before the off time of the race or something, that bet stood. Well, what happened was that after a couple of months, I accidentally forgot to put the envelope in the post box. And I opened it up later and found the postal orders, and he's also lost. And I thought, God, this game's easy. I don't know why he keeps sending off these envelopes with money in. I want to be in that. And so that's where it really started, as early as when I was 6 or 7. The one that always sticks in my mind was Royal Ascot many, many years ago. And there's a guy that goes around and sells everything. They had vendors on the race courses, or did in them days. And he was selling our pens. When we had a Baldwin pen, we had wipe dry. You used to write it in a pen and you could wipe it off with your fingers, no problem at all. So he was betting on the first race early. I think it was probably the Queen Anne Stakes, not sure about that. Early racing, Tuesday, Royal Ascot, 10, 15 years ago, I bought one of these nice pens, 7 of all the build, and suddenly thought, I know what I'll do, I'll get on with this favourite, so I put 2 on the board. Well, they came in £10, £20, 50 quid, 100 quid, suddenly 500 quid, I thought I'd take. It wouldn't come off. It was stuck there, the 2 to 1. Now everybody in the Royal Ascot was all piling on me, and I'm trying to cover it up with my hand, and come on you cheat, lay that 2 to 1. In the end, I unhooked the board and run away down the course, like, you know what I mean, because they were following me behind like Pied Piper as if I'd got a float trying to get the 2 to 1. It got beat, by the way.